Hello guys, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my Mario Tennis Aces semi 100% through. I am not done with this game because screw this, I want to get sort of to 100%, so I want to show off all the different modes. Each of these different modes actually has quite a few different things, so I believe like swing mode is like an automatic thing. Range shot has its own unique challenge, and co-op challenge also has its own thing as well. And I believe co-op challenges forces you to play like a CU partner, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But anyways, unless I find something else to do, or unless someone comments on my setup, we're gonna be doing the tournament mode finally. Calm Tournament Mushroom Cup. We're gonna be attempting to beat all of the tournaments because I want to do that. So yeah, anyways, I am a little too tired of playing Mario non-stop, so this tournament is gonna be done with my boy Yoshi, of course, because nothing else better. So we're gonna just try and go for the tournament as fast as we can and hope for our best. We get rackets based on how many we have at the beginning, so since we have 6 rackets, we get 6 of those. It could actually be a little bit quicker. Alright, so there's a little bit of talking. But other than that, it's basically like before. Yeah. This is the game, by the way, that people would have expected from Mario Tennis. So this mode is essentially like the original Mario Tennis. You collect points and try and beat your opponents in combat, and then that's it. Because that's all you do. Of course, now that I know how to play this game, it's not going to be much of a challenge until much later. Star Tournament is definitely going to be hard, though. And just like in the original game, in Mushroom Cup, you have to get 2 points on each of the characters to do stuff. Daisy, you're not really doing so well, but hey, it is what it is. Of course, with this being the new modes like before, it'll be quite a bit different. Obviously, playing Yoshi and not necessarily the same character every time, that means I have access to a new super shot, which I'll try and show off as much as I can. Each character has their own super shot, which they use when they fill their meter. Haven't been able to really show much because the original game has not really much of that stuff. And obviously the Adventure mode only had Mario. That was an easy first match, of course. Alright, so they do talk a little bit, but I'm not interested in that, so let's just go to the tournament mode. So yes, this game does have a tournament mode as well. Because, yeah, of course there's a tournament mode. Ooh, I get to face one of my favorites, Mario. Mario, eh? I get to face Mario, eh? Now I'm gonna prove that Mario's not as good in this game as you would think. Okay. Oh, nice entrance. Okay. So that's kind of cool that we can do that. Alright then. So, this is probably the funner version for many people of Mario Tennis Aces, because you get to play against your opponents and simply try and win as many times as you can. That's the idea of it, at least. Of course, just like in the regular tournaments, there are two free tournaments, Mushroom, Flower, and Star. Each one of them adding in a slightly more higher difficulty CPU as you go in. Because this is at rank 1, it's not going to be challenging at all, but Star is definitely going to give me a run for my money. Star in particular will probably force me to play more of a strategy where I have to do other stuff, but in here the CPUs are so pathetic that you can win most fights by just heading it either to the left or right, and then they won't be able to return it. At least that's what I'm doing for the first 2 battles or so. But yeah. Of course I'm using Yoshi because my name. It would not make sense to use any other character. And we're just gonna skip all the replays and other animations from now on because I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna give you one free one, and then I'm gonna give you my power shot. And his wings are back. Now that's a cool way to finish a match. I remember the Wayne's animation of Yoshi, I believe, from, yeah, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers Wii and Smash Brothers for Wii U. Smash Brothers Brawl in particular is the first to have that. I like that they brought back that animation. I haven't seen that in a while. And we get to face against our boy Luigi, so it's a green war for the end. Oh, I see what's going on here. So, when the character loses a tennis racket, that sticks through the entire match. Oh my. So that means someone will potentially lose a lot of rackets early on. Wow, that changes the way the tournament is played, though. Again, I probably won't need to break an opponent's racket. Before, I was really bad at doing that, but now that I could just win by just doing the regular game, I'm not too worried about trying to do that. So, yeah. Yoshi casually destroying everyone. Yoshi is a speedy character, so that means it is slightly easier to get to the ball for Yoshi than our characters. Can't wait to see what his trick shot is like, because it's cool. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Of course, the first tournament's not really that difficult. Second tournament will probably give me a run for the money, along with the third one. Most of the time, they can't even get out their charge shots because the match ends so fast that it's a little bit crazy. Luigi, I'm not even going to give you the power shot. That just shows you how much you're not the best. So, yeah, I'm just going to do this. And, because it's faster. Of course, later I will probably have to use the special shot against opponents. But for now... Oh! There is a second set, okay. Well, that's fine. I've dealt with so many second sets. It'll be just like the other ones. Of course, the big difference is, regardless of which CPU we play, they now have a chance of potentially pulling off a trick shot. Of course, in harder modes, they will do trick shots more often. And of course, you need a little bit of energy to do it. I'm gonna counter with a power shot of my own. And his racket broke. Whew. Nice. It's nice to finally see other characters other than Mario play, in particular. Like, Yoshi in particular and Luigi, we don't actually see them play in their regular form at all. And Yoshi we don't even see at all, so... yeah. Of course, there are other characters as well, like... in case you didn't see already, we have other characters we can play. Paulina, apparently, is good as well. Okay, unfortunately the trophy animations do not exist in this game, but oh well. Alright, so as you can see, there are a couple of new characters that got added. Kamek in particular is a new one, along with Fire Piranha Plant, Dry Bowser, and Paulina. Oh yeah, and Boom Boom. Oh, and Luma's apparently a character as well. The rest of them are probably characters you've already seen from the original Mario Tennis, or Mario Tennis, Mario Power Tennis in particular. But again, I'm just gonna be sticking with Yoshi for all of these. So, Flower Tournament next. This is a little bit more tricky, and we each get one extra racket to deal with. And it's another one of the one-set match. Now we get to play against Luigi again, only this time he's gonna be a little bit more difficult, maybe. Of course, with my new technique, it's probably not gonna be that difficult, but Fire Cup is where things are probably gonna go a little bit bad, and then in Star Tournament in particular, it's gonna be really annoying, because Star Tournament does have a little bit of RNG of who you face and who you actually use stuff against, in particular. So yeah. Okay, one more set and we're done with this match. And of course, the higher the... now I could try using the drop shot technique against some of the CPUs, but I don't feel like I need to use that yet, because they're not yet. But I'll definitely consider it. Of course, if they're close to the court, you want to do a lob shot. If they're not close to the court, you want to do a side shot. I've not gotten a return ace yet. In this game, I think more than the others, there is really hard to get a service ace and or a return ace. Okay, I had to finish it with a zone shot there because of the RNG, but yeah. In the original game, in particular Mario's Powers Tennis, players have found a setup where you can consistently service ace every single opponent you fight against. But in this game, it's a little bit more difficult. And Mario just straight up KO'd Bowser Jr. Poor Bowser Jr. While Luigi won legit, of course. Ooh, so we get to potentially face both of the Wario brothers. Starting with Wario, he's generally a more powerful opponent. In the Wii U version of the game, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Wario's actually the best character from that game, so I wouldn't be surprised if Wario gives me a little bit of a trouble. Okay, still getting those consistent plays. It's after that that it starts getting a little bit more difficult. Alright. If only I could get at least one service ace, that'd be really cool. I'd probably only ever get service aces against human players, to be fair. Okay, now we might see Wario's power. Okay. Of course, I'm not really aiming to break their racket in the first 2 sets, because I found out that unless they have very low racket power... Nice block. Okay, good. Glad I learned how to do that, because otherwise that could be very difficult to deal with. Wario made that a little bit difficult, that's for sure. Okay. It's a 3-set one, of course. In the 5-set game, I'm probably gonna have to go for a racket break to end the match early. Of course, in hard mode, it's not gonna be necessarily easy to break the racket, but I could probably definitely do it. Nice. That charge shot is really helpful, you know, to get certain points. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use a zone shot to guarantee the point. Alright. Wario serve. Alright, Wario's not doing so hot right now. Then again, it's only the 2nd level. Darn it. That was not the shot I wanted, but somehow it still worked. Alright. Okay. Oh wow, we're gonna face off against Mario again. He only has 2 rackets, so let's try and break his rackets now. That'd be kinda cool. Waluigi almost lost by losing all of his rackets, but now it's time to break all of Mario's rackets. But first I need to do some damage. Oh yeah, Mario's gonna be a lot more painful. Already I failed one of the Service Aces. Okay, we got that though. Alright, how many zone shots could I get? Got one of his halves down. Of course, because it's not the same thing as before, it'll be a little bit more difficult to break his tennis racket. Oh, look at that. He actually uses the speed down to block it. Oh, great. Yeah. It had to happen at least once, to be fair. What the frick? No, I wanted to skip the replay. But I pressed the wrong button for that. Mario's cheating like crazy now, all of a sudden. Using all of the speed ups to get everything. And trick shotting like crazy. Styling on me. Of course, in the final match, I think they kind of step it up a little bit. Okay, he just straight up missed it that time. One part down. Alright, dude. There you go, Mario. One racket down. Alright, Mario only has one racket left and it'll be done. I'm pretty sure this is a 2-set, by the way. Yeah, they're definitely using their power shots, that's for sure. Blocked it this time. Alright. Oh, I see how it is. So they do it just like it would have been normally. 3 hits on a opponent's racket to break it. Kind of unfortunate that it can't be 2, but it is what it is. That was a lucky block, Mario. You should have just ended your game right there. Oh, now he's done. Mario got KO'd at the end. Nice. And we got the Flower Cup trophy. Now Star Cup, the hardest one of them all. The Star Cup is usually where pains get painful. A lot more RNG to it, usually harder characters, and more annoyance in general. And the finals in particular is the one that gets trolly. 5 sets 5. And you start with 8 rackets, okay. Alright, so the first round is usually not too difficult, because it's quick, but this is where things can get a little annoying. Alright. Alright. Bowser Jr., what do you have for me? I can't really afford to take many power shots, so I need to try and save my power shots for when I need to use them. Bowser Jr. didn't even use a crown car in the original game. In Mario Tennis, Power Tennis, he just used his normal thing. He didn't have a clown car, so they must have added this to him to make it more interesting. Alright, Bowser Jr. What do you got for me? I'm probably going to use the same strategy as last time. Spam zone shots in the final set and just hope for a racket break. But in the first games, I want to actually win legit. Previously, when I initially played this game, I did not know how to win legit. I was losing points left and right. Now I'm actually pretty good at this game, so it's gonna be kind of difficult for them to beat me. And I have beaten through pretty much all of Mario Tennis, Mario Power Tennis before, as Mario, of course, because before that was the only character I really played well. Ooh, he's stepping it up. Keep in mind, every single time a zap takes my damage off my racket, it sticks for the entire game, so that was kind of annoying that I missed. Alright, next. Next is Waluigi with 6 rackets left. Yeah, I'm definitely not KOing that. Alright, Mario, then Bowser versus Mario. Oi. Oh, Bowser just straight up KO'd Mario. Bowser might be a real opponent if we get him. That's for sure. If so, that'd be kind of classic, facing off against the final boss again. Alright, Waluigi, what do you got for me this time? Waluigi was, of course, one of the main villains in the original, in the Adventure World storyline, my bad. But at one point in Mario Power Tennis, they were definitely villains. They tried to do something crazy, and they ended up teaming up with Bowser to make the thing work. Because, yeah, that's a thing that happens. This tournament mode is definitely very fun to play, but I will say it's really quick once you get used to it. Alright, so we have to defeat them 2 more times. So they should be at, I believe, difficulty level 2 right now, and whatever the final opponent is at will be at the hardest difficulty, which I think I might actually check free play. I'm not going to play it, but I want to check free play just to figure out how tough the opponent really is, because I want to figure that out. Okay. Block. Played it really safe there. 2 blocks in a row. Nice. Oh, that Waluigi's kind of trolling me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Finally, he gave up the point. That was a long rally. 1 set point. Oh. Oh! Return ace. Nice. Waluigi was really out of position there. And I got a return ace off of it. Not cheat again. Or I guess technically it's a trick shot. There's that strategy again. I will say, when I do good, it's kind of amazing that I could get that strategy down to very consistently get them like that almost every time. The only way they get out of it is if they use a trick shot, which half of the time they only have enough energy for like 1 bit. But he definitely has enough for it now. Alright. 1 more game left, and we're done with this match, and then it's just gonna be zone shot spam until our opponent gets KO'd. So hopefully we get good luck with that. We could maybe beat them, but it's not likely. And a 3-set match would take really long, because it would be like very long, man. Alright. Of course, all the tournaments are only played in the Marino Stadium court, but if you play free play in swing mode, you can play the other courts as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a power shot to guarantee the point. It's always nice to use those to guarantee the point. I definitely should be using those more often. Oh! Yeah, he was out of position again. Another return ace. Nice. I don't know how to get a service ace yet. It's very hard to do so, if it is. Nice. 3 return aces against Waluigi. We destroyed him. Oh, okay. Bowser has quite a bit left, so this is going to take a while, but we'll try our best. Bowser is one of the more annoying opponents, at least in Mario Power Tennis. I don't like him. He has lots of power, is very hard to get points against, and is just straight up annoying. So, let's see how we get. Alright. We're still getting him quite a bit, though. Okay. Dang it. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna try and break his racket. Block. Nice. That was a last second block there. Ugh. That one I did not have enough power for. Unfortunate. Definitely gonna probably drop a lot of points against Bowser, but at least I didn't drop the game, so that's good. Now this is the part where I usually got screwed, at least playing against Boom Boom. And I say that as I get a return ace immediately. Nice. Okay, that time he's not gonna let me get it. Bowser not going for safety shots. Okay, he got hit once. If I do good enough, I might beat him before I break all of his rackets. That would be good if I can get that. Nice. This would be nice time to break it. Nope. Okay, I'll try again. Ah, he just keeps on blocking it. I shouldn't have returned that. But, okay, we got him anyway. Bowser missed his trick shot, by the way. That's a new one. Wasting his energy to use our stuff instead of other things. Okay, well that was a little bit more useful. How much energy he seems to use is also random. Alright, dude. Wow, he's being really difficult right now. I can see why no one wants to break Bowser's racket, because he just is too good and doesn't seem to break it. And we got a point finally. That was a long time. And as you can see, each character has their own unique power shot special as well. There. So that's Yoshi's trick shot, classic egg roll. There. Ooh, he finally did something bad. Bowser giving up a free point there. Oh wait, well, to be fair, I was kind of doing bad. Okay, there we go. After 2 on rallies, we finally got the game. Alright, now it's Bowser's serve. 2 minutes already, by the way, and we've only gotten 1 break. Oh, that was bad. I probably was not close enough for that, so I just have to stick with it. That? Really, Bowser? That was really random, especially considering he's on the hardest of his difficulties, at least on this tournament, so holy crap. What were you thinking, Bowser? I'll take the free point, I guess, but that definitely was not meant to be. As Toad said, and I also given up another point. To be fair, though, I didn't really have much going for me. That's Bowser for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he missed that. Alright, now we're back on again. Of course he uses feint at the last minute. He was in the wrong position, but he still managed to pull it off at the last minute. Okay, dude. Will you break your tennis racket already? It sounds kind of silly to say right now, but it seems like he's not breaking his tennis racket. Here comes the power shot. Wow, he wasted all of his energy on that. So that's still a good thing to use, apparently. So when you're in the star zone and charge up stuff, your character automatically does a mini smash of some sorts, which can still work. Game and set. Oh wow, I have 2 sets. It might be faster to just win. Screw this. Screw what I said earlier. Bowser is not letting me break his racket. In medium, that works perfectly fine, but I can't seem to rely on that anymore. Alright, dude. Let's see how you deal with this. Alright. I'm gonna try and make him miss this time, obviously, so I can get free zone shot points, because it feels kind of silly to not take free zone shot points. He just missed that, but he was able to turn the one that was harder. Really, Bowser? Okay. Okay, I might have to give you the power shot in just a minute, but I'll wait until the rally gets to 40. Or the point thing, rather, gets to 40, but I will still do this, I guess. So yeah, let's try and get our special and then try and throw that right in his face and see how he likes it this time. Alright. We're giving him the special. And too early, and he's KO'd. Maybe I just have to use that instead of that. And that's what I was doing wrong, but it's too late for that now. We'll just use zone shots to get our free points, and that'll be it. Because, to be fair, they're kind of broken when you know how to do them right. Because all you literally do is do that right to the side and then do stuff. And, of course, because he had more strength, he was able to block it. But because of that, he lost a lot of points trying to do that. And speaking of which, I just lost my point because I did the out strat. Whoops. It's not this game unless I do the out strat at least once. And my racket broke. That's fine now. That's perfectly fine. Of course, I mentioned how some zone shots I could time down to like perfect stuff. This zone shot, I pretty much can't time, ever. Or at least I have not done it before. Don't know why I did that. Fine, I'll just give him the free aim. But now I have to gain an extra point. I was hoping to win that one more, but I dropped too much stuff against Bowser there. Like, that whole set was like all kinds of wrong. And it's still going kind of wrong. Got him. Alright, Bowser. Of course, this does make the most sense of an opponent to face at the end. Like, Bowser is the final boss in this game, so I guess it makes sense that he's the last opponent here, too. Though I would have preferred Mario just to get my vengeance on him. But anyways, one more game and we all have it. But I need to actually get it it's gonna be that. Okay, at least I returned it, but it cost me some energy. Okay, got our free point with the zone shot. Classic bad shot. There's gotta be at least one of them. Oh, nearly another return ace against Bowser of all people. Why'd you put it over there? If you returned it to the right, you would have won right there, Bowser, but you did not do that. And now you just lost a point. Thank you, Bowser, for giving up a point. 2 more and we win. I'm gonna have to save up my energy, though. Probably be safer to save up my energy and not use the guaranteed until I'm sure I could win. Especially if he's gonna miss his stuff like that. Okay, now I have enough for 2 zone shots, so I'll use both of them and finish off the game. Alright, championship point. Oh! And he's cheating again. But we have enough to do another one. Alright, we're good. Alright, that's tournament mode done completely. We'll see this last one ending because I don't really care. And we did also show off Yoshi's power shot, the flying rainbow. That is definitely a really cool power shot. I like that. Double replay. Okay. Alright. So he got more nice serves than me, but I beat him in pretty much everything else except for energy. And we got the Star Cup. Now let's see what they actually say, since it's been a while. Alright. That makes Yoshi our Star Cup champion. What a match. I was on the edge of my seat. Yoshi made great use of those breakpoints. The return saved by Bowser left a lot to be desired. Yoshi won the Star Cup. Take care and farewell. Okay, so that's what they say. And that is it. Okay. That didn't take as long as I expected, but the Star Tournament definitely did some crazy stuff as before. But there you go. We finished off the tournament mode. To be clear, if I did not do that mode, people probably would have gotten annoyed. So there we go. I did the entire tournament mode with Yoshi, and I actually destroyed it. In fact, it's not actually quite as tough as I remember it to be, because with all my strategies, the first 2 tournaments were a joke, and the third one, only the last fight was any reasonably challenged, though. I could probably, like, with the zone shot in particular, if you set it up right, you could just get guaranteed points. Like, how would the CPU ever know to block that? Like, against humans, it would be a lot more difficult, because if you try to use the zone shot, they might use their energy to block it, which is what makes it so much more challenging. But still, in the CPU mode, they don't always use that in speed. But anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed this, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video as we try the other modes. But before we go, I do want to show you something. So if you pick your characters, and then pick, like, I'm going to pick Paulina for fun, you'll see that there are new stadiums that could be picked, besides just Millennium Stadium. So we have Basque Ruins, Piranha Plant Forest, and you can turn the hazards on or off like that. Mirage Mansion, Snowfall Mountain, Savage Sea, or Infernal Island can be played at. Those can only be played at in the regular mode, unfortunately, though. And that's all free play mode does. It's not really anything else. Now, this swing mode thing, or co-op challenge, swing mode is essentially where you only use the Switch controller. Yeah, Switch controller. But currently, the only thing that I know of is the range shot, which has its specific challenge. But For now, I'm going to just leave that as it is. So, yeah. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. We pretty much did everything that there is in Mario Tennis Aces. If you want to see Range Shot as a mode, that would be the only thing I would do. Leave some comments and tell me if you want to see that. Until then, though, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed Tournament Mode. Bye!